Ladies and gentlemen, Bills Mafia, are you ready to get fired up? This is your boy, coming at you live from the heart of Western New York, where the wings are hot, the snow is deep, and the passion for our Buffalo Bills burns brighter than a tailgate bonfire. We've got some receiver shakeup news that's got the whole league talking, but you know we're keeping it all about us, the unbreakable, table-smashing, Zubaz-wearing Warriors of the AFC East. Let's dive in, because when it comes to the Bills, every move is a step closer to that elusive Lombardi trophy. Let's go Buffalo! Alright Mafia, let's break down the big story shaking up our roster. Last Wednesday, we waived wide receiver Elijah Moore, and it was a mutual parting of ways that just screams smart business from our front office geniuses, Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott.
Why?
Because we've got our eyes on the prize, and after adding the explosive Brandin Cooks to what was an underwhelming receiving group this 2025 season, it was time to streamline and focus on the weapons that fit Josh Allen's cannon arm like a glove. Moore, bless him, came in on a modest one-year deal back in late April, $2.5 million guaranteed, and while he gave us flashes, like that sneaky 4-yard touchdown run in Week 2, it just wasn't clicking in Orchard Park. In 9 games, he hauled in 9 of 17 targets for 112 yards, and that Week 12 dud against the Texans, 1 catch for -3 yards and a tough loss, sealed the deal. We're not here to dwell on what didn't work, we're hyped about what does. With Cooks joining the fray, our passing game is about to ignite like Pinto Ron's ketchup and mustard ritual. This move, it's all about building a championship-caliber squad Mafia, pruning the tree to let the stars shine brighter. Now, let's get deep into this Bills-focused analysis, because nobody breaks it down like we do here in Buffalo. Josh Allen, our superhero quarterback, the guy who's been slinging dimes through blizzards and leading comebacks that would make Jim Kelly proud. He needs receivers who can match his intensity, his improv magic on the field. Remember, this is the Josh Allen era explosion, where we've gone from drought to dominance, and adding Brandin Cooks? Oh man, that's like pouring gasoline on an already raging fire. Cooks brings that veteran savvy, speed that burns cornerbacks, and route-running precision that's going to open up the field for our WR1, whoever's stepping up, whether it's the reliable hands of our core guys or the young guns ready to erupt. Our receiving core has been a work in progress this year, no doubt, but think about it. We've got James Cook bursting through holes like Thurman Thomas in his prime, that shifty elusiveness turning 5-yard gains into house calls. And on defense, Von Miller's still out there wreaking havoc, sacking quarterbacks with that edge rush that echoes Bruce Smith's all-time record. 99.5 sacks in a Bills uniform, folks, that's the gold standard. Sean McDermott's schemes are locking down opponents, forcing turnovers, and turning Highmark Stadium into a fortress where the roar of 70,000 plus shakes the snow off the goalposts. Tyler Bass. That leg is money from 50 plus, booming kicks that win games in the clutch. And don't get me started on our O-line battles, those big boys in the trenches, grinding it out, protecting JA-17 like their lives depend on it. This waiver of Moore? It's not a setback, it's a strategic pivot, Mafia. We're reloading, not rebuilding, and with Cooks in the mix, watch out. Our offense is about to hit warp speed. Let's put this in historical and statistical context, because Bills history runs deep, from the AFL glory days to the heartbreaks that forged our steel. Remember the 4 straight Super Bowl appearances in the early 90s? Wide right, the Scott Norwood miss that still stings, but it built our resilience. The drought-breaking 2017 playoff return, finally snapping that 17-year curse with Tyrod Taylor under center, only to fuel the fire for what's next. Then the Music City Miracle heartbreak in '99, that forward lateral gut punch against the Titans, or the 13-second collapse against the Chiefs in 2021. Man, that one hurt, but it lit a fuse under Josh Allen that's still burning. And who can forget the greatest comeback in NFL history, the 32-point rally against the Oilers in '93. That's Bills' DNA. Never quit, always fight. Fast forward to now. In this 2025 season, we're in the thick of the AFC East race, chasing that division crown and a top playoff seed. Our receiving yards per game. We've been hovering around 220, but with Cook's addition, he's averaged over 1,000 yards in his best seasons. That jumps us into elite territory. Franchise records. Josh is already shattering them. Most passing TDs in a season, we're eyeing 40+ again, and with a bolstered core, he's on pace to eclipse Jim Kelly's all-time marks. Statistically, Moore's production here was a blip, 112 yards in 9 games, but compare that to our legends, Andre Reed with 13,198 career yards, or Lee Evans' deep threats. This move fits our playoff chase perfectly. We're 8-4 right now, hypothetically, based on the vibes, nipping at the heels of the Chiefs and Ravens, and every tweak like this amps up our Super Bowl quest. We've got the snow game madness on our side. Remember the 2022 blizzard beatdown of the Dolphins? Highmark turns into a winter wonderland slaughterhouse. And the division? Miami, Jets, Pats, they're scrambling, but we're the kings of the North. Oh, and let's hear from the voices that matter, Mafia. Imagine Josh Allen post-practice, that Wyoming grit in his voice. Look, Elijah's a talented guy, wish him the best, but we're all about winning here in Buffalo. Adding Brandon, that's huge. Guy's a baller, gonna stretch the field and let me do my thing. Bills Mafia, you fuel us, keep jumping through those flaming tables, 'cause we're coming for it all. Sean McDermott, ever the process preacher like Marv Levy before him, chimes in, it's about the right fit, the right culture. We've built this from the ground up since 2017, and moves like this keep us hungry. Trust the process, Buffalo, we're built for January. And from the fans, picture a Zubaz-clad superfan at Duff's, wings dripping with sauce, ranting passionately, more? Nice try, but he ain't no Stephon Diggs. We got Cooks now, let's go. I've been smashing tables since the 90s, through the droughts and the highs, and this team's got that fire. Shout it out, hey why, hey why, I said hey, what's going on? That's the spirit, folks, the wing-eating culture, the shout, song blasting after every score, the unbreakable bond between team and city. Even Jim Kelly, our Hall of Fame warrior who's beaten cancer and inspired us all, would say, tough decisions make champions. Go get 'em, Bills. Looking ahead, Mafia, this roster tweak means everything for our Super Bowl run. Predictions. We're steamrolling through December. Wins against the Chiefs, Ravens, whoever dares step into Orchard Park. Josh slings for 300-plus yards a game, Cooks hauls in deep bombs, Cook rushes for 100, and our D sacks him silly. Playoffs. We're hosting, deep run, and finally breaking through that curse. What does it mean? It means hope renewed, heartbreak avenged, and a city ready to erupt. We've waited too long, from the AFL merger to now, this is our time. Bills Mafia, that's the report. Stay hyped, stay loud, and remember, in Buffalo we don't just play football, we live it, breathe it, smash it. Let's go Buffalo! Let's go Buffalo! Hey why.